things up here, it makes things way easier. That's why people speak of changing your environment, changing a person. If you the loudest one in the room, you in the wrong room. Or if you the smartest one in the room, you the wrong room. And that is the realest things, some of the realest things I've ever heard in life, because it is nothing closer to the truth. What's good, everybody? AP here right now. I'm just getting my post up before I break bread with y'all. I just got finished with a run that was exciting, highly challenging for me at least. But I kept pushing through the pain because I made a contract with myself. All right. I made a contract with myself that I was going to do this, and I'm standing on big business. And I then posted on the world, it's imperative that I complete it. Because if I don't, which I haven't always in the past, I'm not even going to say like I'm perfect. It does something to me because like I proved some doubters right. And that's the fuel. That is the fuel when you get the hate and the doubt, just to show somebody like, hey, I'm bigger than my limitations. I'm bigger than my setbacks. I find a way to keep moving forward in the midst of adversity. Because as much as everybody want to see you fall, when you prove them wrong, it's a different level of accomplishment, of a dopamine rush. Oh, that was good. What's good, everybody? AP here, back on a new day in a real way. And like I said a moment ago, I'm just going to say it again. I just got finished running. Now I'm feeling high off life. And this is a time I need to give y'all the most energy, because you need that the start of a day. Some good words to kickstart and shoot you off into the moon. And that's elevation. The action or fact of elevating or being elevated, or increase in the amount or level of something. Height, a high place of position. You must rise above what tries to hold you down. And I'm just gonna hit the elephant in the room. I received a great comment yesterday on a video that said you are unable to do everything solely off willpower without God. And my man who said that, or woman, I didn't really look at the profile. I just read the comment and I responded unconsciously, so I don't remember off the top. But what I will say is you are absolutely right. And I'm gonna make it very clear that if you don't have God in the forefront of whatever you're trying to do and you walk through him, it makes things way harder. There's no other way. There's no other way. So let's make that very clear. And the good and bad you do in this world, you must always go through the man above. And he can do all things. He can do all things. And don't doubt it in the slightest. As I was saying, I digress. Rise above what tries to hold you down. All right. Things will come and they will try their hardest to push you down, slander your name, throw hate. And it's imperative that you stay on your goal and your target of where you want to go, and the things that you must fall back on to keep you in a heightened mindset to move forward, even with so many things trying to pull you back. Because honestly, the best way to do it, I see it, is elevation requires separation. I said it in prior videos, and it's the realest thing. It is truly easier when you're down and somebody to pull you down compared to when you're up and you try to bring somebody up. But if you just let them go and then deal with only things up here, it makes things way easier. That's why people speak of changing your environment, changing a person. If you the loudest one in the room, you in the wrong room. Or if you the smartest one in the room, you the wrong room. And that is the realest things, some of the realest things I've ever heard in life, because it is nothing closer to the truth. The act of lifting yourself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally to a higher standard is a byproduct of elevation. Because once you're in that realm with people who all about seeing the cup half filled instead of half empty, only have fine-tuned their lens to see opportunities, and for somehow they don't see setbacks. Not saying setbacks don't happen, because it happens to everybody, but I believe that's a test from the man above to see, are you really ready for the more abundance I'm about to bless you with? Because I got to test you to make sure you don't keep making the same mistake that you overcame. and that you've grown and that you learned. Because at the end of the day, we have decisions and sacrifices as humans. You know, he can bring you to the water, but if you don't drink it, hey, one day you might. But it's totally up to you to make that decision every single day that you want to be elevated, that you want to live a life of elevation and not a life, of repeat. So don't let that go over your head. Please don't let that go over your head. All right. But day 101 of 365 being sober, sobriety has taught me a lot of things as we move into the first day or second day of the 3-digit mark on this journey. And all I got to say is I'm forever grateful that I continue to look at the setbacks as actually comebacks, because they have allowed me to see with a clear lens, an unfogged mind, to make the best decision as I move forward in my life. All right. And as you move forward in yours, because these words that have been implemented, like this sobriety that has been implemented, does bigger things than just not drinking the devil juice. It's a snowball effect. You stop drinking alcohol, leads you to seeing things more clearly. Leading you to seeing things more clearly, then you maybe start setting standards for yourself. Then you start getting closer to God. Maybe getting closer to God, that then opens up everything. However you want to do it, however it suits you best. All I'm saying is that putting down that devil juice just for 28 days, because I do a free sober guide, could do wonders to your life. And it's link in bio. You put your name, your email, sent to you. All right. Free of charge. All right. That's iron sharpening iron, from my game to yours, and making it this far in the video. Don't hesitate to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, Gango. Whether it's a good comment, whether it's a criticism comment, whether it's a bad comment and you just telling me how I'm X, Y, and Z. Hey, bring it on. Appreciate it all. I'm just grateful that you took some time out your day to, tune in. All right. As you've seen, yesterday I was on a big platform known as Pop the Balloon. And all I got to say about that is hopefully you tuned in and you found some enjoyment, some entertainment. That's real lives. That's real people. And don't forget that either. However, I digress. Finally, today is another day posted on YouTube every single day until 1,000 subscribers is amassed. All right. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep grinding every single day. I have words written out for the next 100 days to day 200. So we're not going to stop. We're going to keep going. And once that 1,000 mark goal is reached on YouTube, we're then going to now have to elevate my editing skills and now get to the more vlog type or then promoting my digital products more or fitness. I got some ideas in there that I'm able to do still that I could go into. And it's just a plethora of different options to go in. But the priority is getting this video out every single day. The sooner the better. And that's what I'm going to focus on. Just controlling what I can control and being beyond grateful that you made it out your day to hit that subscribe button and tapping in with me on a consistent basis. So without that being said, it's freaking Thursday. No throwback, no thirsty, just Thursday where you try to put yourself in a better light, put another foot forward than you did the day prior, become 1% better than you did the day prior, go into another realm of elevation than the prior day. Do what needs to be done so you can obtain what others are unable to. That was kind of a bar. I was a semi bar. That was a semi bar. Never ever ever forget. It's another day to get a W, and it's another day to be great.